Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Daniel Rodriguez, aka Big D80091, and welcome to my review for Assassin's Creed Origins, which is the 10th major installment in the franchise. Here we follow Bayek Asiwa, a Medjay looking to avenge his son and take down the evil organization that ordered his son's death. As usual, I'll start with the pros, cons, and then final score. First off, this is hands down the biggest Assassin's Creed game ever, worldwide. It is ridiculously large, with so many areas to explore, covering all over Egypt, climbing pyramids, exploring the deserts and caves, hidden entrances, climbing historical and easily recognizable sites. There's no doubt about it, this world feels alive, with all types of animals running around, shifting to night and day. 65% of this game is just going to be you exploring this world and having countless hours of side missions and fun activities to do. The protagonist we play as is named Bayek, who is a Medjay. He's to protect the land. Now my favorite Assassin's Creed character is Ezio, hands down, and it will always be. But over the years, no character has come close to Ezio except Bayek. His range of emotion is stunning during the main missions in this game. His sense of comedy, love, sadness, and rage was well balanced and acted out. I had a blast taking down strongholds as Bayek, leveling him up, unlocking new skills for him, customizing his appearances, which leads me to his wife Aya, who is an absolute badass. Now there's certain levels of the game where we play as her, and while most of it is on sea, doing sea combat, I enjoyed more of her missions off the boat. Her combat skills, quickness, and weapons made a nice change of pace in Origins. Of course, it wouldn't be an Assassin's Creed game without a version of real-life people who are inked in the history books, such as Caesar, Cleopatra, and countless others, which most of the main characters running Bayek and Aya all had good to decent voice work. Next, I want to talk about the level-up system in here, which I'm glad they finally added this system to this franchise. It's basically forces you to explore and to reach a certain level to continue the main quest. And there's so much side missions to do that I've been all around the map multiple times, and I'm pretty sure I'm not even close to picking up all the other side missions that I can find, all the possibilities. Also, I'm a very busy guy, and I have a lot of games to play that's been sitting on my shelf, and having to do these extra things when I'm in a rush is not a good thing for me, but for some people who takes their time and spends months playing one game, boy, you're going to have a field day with this. Last but not least, for the pros, I want to talk about the combat and weapons. I have to say the combat is better than recent installments, adding really cool finishers and movements. It's not my favorite combat of the series, but it's up there. It's good combat mechanics, easy to learn, and a variation of weapons to use: arrows, swords, heavy swords, dual swords, spears, you name it, changing weapons with different hit damage and stats to make you the strongest against your enemies. Now leading on to the cons, while the world feels alive, the people are still as dumb as ever. The civilians, who the majority have weird rendered faces and repeat the same lines over and over again, a lack of emotion in the voice acting, or even too much emotion sometimes. As well, the boss fights are way too easy. I played on normal difficulty, and it was still very simple. It never felt like the stakes were too high. It could have been more strategic. Now, the story's around 27 hours, which is ridiculous. It doesn't need to be this long, especially with some pointless main missions that are just a hassle and takes you away from the main reason Bayek wants revenge. Overall, it's an Ubisoft game. There's the glitches, the repetitiveness, the weird faces and textures sometimes. Then there's the badass new heroes, interesting backstory, and beautiful world with good graphics to explore. That will get your erect gamer feelings pumped with blood. Bottom line, Origins is not the best Assassin's Creed, but it's a damn worthy installment, especially as a huge fan as I am of the series. Some scenes making me tear up, seeing the Brotherhood be born. It's a wondrous sight, man. I'm going to give Assassin's Creed Origins an 8 out of a 10, which equals a B-. Thanks everyone for watching my Assassin's Creed Origins review. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and hit the subscribe button for more game reviews. Until next time, bye bye.